I worked construction in New York for about 30 years, and during all that time I always felt like you meet all these characters. I almost felt like there was a movie in it. There's so many great stories you hear, and I always felt like these guys it was this subculture that people were fascinated by. Even Americans, they're fascinated by this subculture of hard drinking, hard working Irish construction workers, but nobody really knew how to represent them or sort of portray them on screen. And then recently I started having the idea about how the Celtic Tiger sort of ended that 200-year reign of Irish construction, because we're always talking about, like, oh, we built this city in New York and Chicago and Boston, and then the Celtic Tiger sort of ended that 200-year sort of lineage of skilled manual labour coming from Ireland, and now the older Irish construction workers are being replaced by very able, skilled South American, Mexican, Ecuadorians, who are exactly what we were 25 years ago, keen to work, ready to go. And it sort of feels like this crew that I represent in the movie are like the last of the Mohicans. They're like the last crew of Irish guys who are sort of like still hanging on. But I can't. It's amazing the emotional wallop that the movie seems to be delivering. It's actually exceeded my own expectations in writing the script and shooting the movie. The audiences who are witnessing the movie are leaving the movie, they're weeping, they're laughing. I haven't seen grown men sob in a theatre, maybe ever, especially Irish guys. Irish guys are very guarded, and we screened it in New York, and there's guys that I've known 30 years who literally couldn't even speak to me on their way out the door. They were crying, and they're like, I'll talk to you another time. So to see that sort of emotional impact, and sort of, I think there's a sort of, for them to see themselves on the screen and be represented, there's something very honourable about finally being like recognised. It's almost like, you know, we were here too, and we matter. We're in the Manhattan Film Festival, we're in Boston, we're in Chicago, we're in Cleveland, and it just seems to be taking off, and I find myself I'm just hanging on for the ride. My goal is to get somebody at Netflix or Amazon to buy this movie so that we can get as many eyeballs on it as possible.